Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are doing the first will I buy it video of 2025 and I am excited because there is a lot I want to get into. There are a lot of product announcements, things that are coming soon that I'm excited about, and of course I want to get your opinion on what you think of them, whether I should try them for the channel and whatnot. So we are going to get started with a shade extension, which I'm like, about damn time, okay? Charlotte Tilbury has new shades of her Hollywood Contour wand. She has only had 2 shades, maybe 3, I think 2 though, for the longest time, and now we finally have 5 different shades that are going to contour and shape. I think now we are covering pretty much all complexions because this goes very dark, and this is exciting news because this is honestly one of my all-time favorite products, and I am very excited that every complexion can now have their own contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury if you choose to get it, because this product is very natural looking, pigmented, but it blends out amazingly and it gives you this beautiful sculpted look that is seamless and natural. I absolutely love the contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury, and as I said, I'm very excited that everyone is going to be able to have their own shade available now. I forgot to scoot over this way even though I'm already leaning this way, but scooting over so you can see the images a little larger. Correction, there's actually 7 different shades available now. I was not looking at the right picture, so check it out right there. All I thought about when I first saw this being announced was about damn time, okay? The new shades, by the way, are going to be available January 16th, which is my birthday, so they're releasing this for my birthday, okay? You're welcome. This next product is from Makeup Forever. Even though the packaging is completely different, I did not even think this was from Makeup Forever, and it is the Super Boost Lip Gloss. It is a high shine and buildable lip gloss with skincare-like benefits and a unique lip grip applicator that delivers just the perfect amount of product. This is coming soon to their website. By the way, the previous product I'm not buying because I already have my shade. It was just more of an announcement in case you want to buy it, because there's a shade available for you now. And this product I maybe will buy, I'm not sure. I'll definitely wait once it's released, and it might be a product that I try in a haul type video. Definitely curious, and also I'm wondering where in the packaging it will say Makeup Forever, because I don't see the name of the brand anywhere, which is kind of weird. Real Techniques has a brand new collection of brushes and a puff available. The best thing about this collection is the packaging. The packaging is stunning. I really like it. I love Real Technique products because their brushes are truly very affordable, and honestly these look lovely. These, by the way, are called the Cherry on Top collection. The brush prices range from $9 to $18, and it is already available. Everything that is already available, by the way, I will have linked down below in the description box, so if you're interested in these, definitely check the link down below. Patrick Ta has new blush duos coming. There is at least 4 new shades he posted about already, and they look honestly lovely. I love Patrick Ta blush duos. I don't know if he can top the shades he released last year, because the shades he released last year for his blush duos were my favorite that he's ever released, but we'll see. We'll see if these can be even better. Again, I doubt it. If you hear my daughter downstairs, I apologize. When it comes to these Patrick Ta blushes, will I buy them? I probably will try at least 1 or 2 of these new shades to show you them. I already know I'm going to love the formula because the formula is consistently great. Again, we'll see if the colors can top last year's colors. The next product is from Hourglass. Will I buy it? I already did buy it, and it is the new Illusion Luminous Glow Foundation from Hourglass. I am crossing my fingers and hoping that this works for me because I never have good luck when it comes to Hourglass foundation type products. Their tint that came out last year wasn't terrible, but to my liking, it ended up being just a little sticky feeling, which I did not love. So hopefully That is not the case for this one. I bought shade 7, I believe, for reference. This is a hydrating foundation SPF 30 with a luminous finish, and it claims to have skincare ingredients in it that defend against early signs of aging to maintain a healthy looking complexion. This is supposed to be transfer and crease resistant, and it's supposed to not settle into fine lines, also supposed to not oxidize. I was honestly excited to see that some of the shades had neutral undertones. Hopefully they're actually neutral and not yellow leaning. Usually one of the issues I have with Hourglass foundations is that they look too warm on me, so we'll see. I'm excited to receive this, and we'll do a try on wear test with it and see how long it lasts and if it looks good on my dry complexion. I have high hopes, to be honest with you, but I am skeptical because Hourglass never works for me when it comes to their complexion products, so we'll see. For Twilight lovers, Colourpop has a new Twilight collection out. I believe it came out the day before I'm filming this video, so I don't know if it already sold out. I know their first Twilight collection sold out within minutes. Definitely check it out if you're interested. Will I buy this? Not really. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of... I read the books, okay? When I was in high school, I read the books. But I'm not a big enough fan of Twilight for this to be something that I'm super excited about, to be honest with you. The palette colors look lovely, but nothing we haven't seen before. I'm kind of feeling meh about it. You know, like I don't really care. However, if you are a Twilight fan, I feel like this collection is definitely made for you. So definitely check it out if you haven't. The next product I want to talk about is one that I'm very curious about, but I don't know if I'm curious enough to actually buy it. So I need your feedback on this one. Should or should I not buy the new Lisa Elrich concealer? I feel like this is an innovative concealer product because she is releasing them in a pencil stick form, and it's supposed to kind of camouflage spots. It's supposed to be like a very detailed, pointed, spot concealing type product. I have no doubt Lisa Elrich did a fantastic job in creating this formula and developing this product, but I don't usually personally use concealer like that, so I don't know if I should try it or not. So please let me know in the comment section what you think. This is already available, by the way, so I'll have it linked down below. It is a precise 1.5mm pencil tip. It's intensely pigmented and comfortable creamy gel concealer pencil for micro camouflaging and micro shadow lifting. Creamy gel formula that glides on effortlessly. This retails for $34. It is waterproof, long wear, and it has a skin-like finish. Please let me know what you think. Should I or should I not try this? Usually I just use concealer underneath my eyes. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to end up using this product. So again, I'm looking for you to help me decide. Let's move on to a bit of a controversial one. Anastasia Beverly Hills is coming out with a foundation, and a lot of people are upset about it because the shade range of this foundation doesn't seem to be fantastic. It's going to retail for $46, medium to full coverage, velvety matte, natural second skin finish, long wearing, water resistant, weightless, blendable, buildable. It says it hydrates skin with hyaluronic acid, blurs, visibly evens out skin tone, non-slip formula, ideal for all skin types, but then it says especially people with oily skin, and it has 25 different shades. The way they put it on this picture right here, it seems they have 5 fair shades, 5 light shades, 5 medium, 5 dark, 5 deep. However, the issue people are noting is the undertones of the shade. So for example, me personally, I am a light complexion with a neutral undertone, and in the light category, 2N looks a bit too light for me, but also even though it says N, it looks a little yellow, and then 2W, which is supposed to be the warm one, actually to me looks a bit more neutral. So I don't know which one I would buy there. Going all the way down to the deep category, the biggest concern in the deep category is that all of the shades are supposed to have a neutral undertone. They don't have red or other types of undertones for deep complexion, and then the whole dark complexion category I'm noticing only has warm undertones. There's definitely not a shade for everyone in this range, even though they did divide up their shades. There seem to be missing undertones pretty much across the board. Will I buy this one? I think so. I feel like you guys will want to see a review on this foundation, so I will be purchasing this one, or maybe they'll send it my way. It says it's available January 9th on their website and retailers, so that is the day I'm filming this video. It's already available. I have not received it in PR, and I don't think I've seen an email that it's coming my way, so maybe I will go ahead and buy it so that I can show you guys what it looks like and how it looks on someone with dry skin, because it says it's a foundation that is good for every skin type, but then it says especially people with oily skin, so I don't know. I'm a little doubtful whether or not this one is going to work for me. Okay, this next one I'm going to share with you just because I feel like it's kind of hilarious. Will I purchase this new Kylie Cosmetics Natural Blur Powder Foundation? I will not be purchasing this myself. This is already available on their website. It came out January 4th and it has 30 different shades. It says it's silky, medium coverage formula, offers a breathable matte finish that hydrates, reduces shine, and smooths uneven texture. And the reason I want to share it and talk about it, even though I'm not purchasing it, because I'm honestly just not excited about Kylie Cosmetics in general. It will take a very outstanding different product for me to purchase from the line, and they seem to make very basic products, so I don't know if that will ever happen. I'm keeping my eye out. Anyways, the reason this one I thought was funny was because what is this picture? What is this picture? Why is she laying half naked on top of a powder like that? I feel like that's definitely very innovative, we'll call it, to promote the launch of a powder. I thought it was kind of funny that that's what they chose to to display. This next product couldn't possibly be less appealing to me, but I'll talk about it anyways, and it is the new Glow Face Bond Luminizer Waterproof Glow Drops for Face and Body from Urban Decay. That is what it looks like. I, again, couldn't be more turned off by a makeup product. You guys know I'm just not that much into highlighter, and these look like they should have been done 10 years ago. Like, there's nothing exciting to me about them. Will I buy them? I will not, but I think I might get these in PR because I filled out a form from Urban Decay recently and they were talking about these. So if I do end up receiving them, I will incorporate this into a review video of some sort and we'll still talk about it. But like I said, meh. Not very interested at all. Another new product is the new Hydrating Super Shine Lip Gloss from Makeup by Mario. Will I buy this? Yes, I will buy this. Might have already bought it for a video, but I'm waiting on some other products so that I can have more things to show you. I'm excited to try this product from Makeup by Mario. You guys know I love glossy, juicy lips. I love lip gloss and lip gloss oils. Hopefully this isn't a sticky product. My friend Andrea, who works at Sephora, told me that it was a really nice formula and I trust her when it comes to lip products, so I'm excited to try this one in an upcoming video. It retails for $26. It says it is shiny lip gloss for lasting comfort with lip gloss like finish, and it has sodium hyaluronate, I guess, pomegranate extract, and jojoba oil. Another product I wanted to talk about is this Ube powder from Huda Beauty, which the marketing for it is out of control, okay? They're doing the most. Will I buy it? Yes. I'm waiting for it to arrive as we speak because I definitely want to try it. I love the loose setting powder formula from Huda Beauty, so I know the formula is going to be good, but she's claiming this can even work on fair complexions. And I want to try it on my light complexion and see whether or not I feel like that's a true statement, because it looks very pigmented and I don't feel like everyone wants that look. Also, something I want to note, let me see if it was at Sephora where I saw it. Take this picture right here for example, because I'm not finding the rest of them, but the other day I saw a series of pictures where they were promoting this powder, and I don't know if I was getting sold on the powder based on the pictures. Like, I don't think that looks the best. It's like this pink thing that then blends into your blush, I guess, but then it looks like you have blush underneath your eyes. And I don't know if that's a look that I am personally attracted to. And so for all of those reasons, I definitely want to try this in an upcoming video, and we can test it out and try it out in different ways and see whether or not this is something that I think is worth it and whether or not I think it works for like complexion and whether or not it's a vibe, basically. So we'll see. We'll see. Did I buy it? Yes, I did already buy it. I'm excited to try it and show you it because once again, I feel like the marketing for it is a bit out of control and I don't think that this is going to be something that works for everyone, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. One more picture. This is just a screenshot from a video on her Instagram account. Like, I don't think that looks good. Is it me? I don't think that looks good. Do you? Let me know in the comment section below. Please let me know in the comment section below. It looks bizarre to me. One last product I wanted to talk about is the new BUXOM Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. They're still announcing it on their Instagram account, but I think by the time I post this video, it'll already be fully announced. And it is the BUXOM Cosmetics Chamonin Après Ski eyeshadow palette. I'm very excited about the color story of this one. It's got purpley looking shades, and so I do want to make a video where I review this palette and show you it because it looks beautiful in my opinion. Loving these cool tone purples right here, and I feel like they'll go so nicely with a few of the other shades in this palette. The green rose also look incredibly lovely. So this is something that was sent to me in PR. I don't have to purchase it, but I did want to put it in this video because it is coming very soon and I definitely will make some content on it. That is it. That is everything that is new and upcoming that caught my eye. Let me know what you guys have your eyes on down below in the comment section of this video, and if I missed something very exciting, please let me know down below so that I can keep my eye out on what you guys want me to try and review here on my channel. If you guys like today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.